Oh, okay. Didn't realize I was muted. Oops. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Windrunner stream. Today we're just trying out co-op on Stormgate. I know it's been free to play for a lot of people, but as a person who's been previously testing co-op and only played the free missions of the current what they call it game so far, I did get the paid content just in goodwill for Stormgate. I can definitely feel a little bit of lag from somewhere. Oh, where's my place? This one? Okay. Going to what I'm gonna do is I'm going to here first. Okay. Going to wait here. Okay, we're gonna get this and then we're gonna stop this to actually get that. Okay. Capture point loss. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna hide again. So you're not gonna find me. I'm going to go to where was it? Here. I'm gonna get Amara only. No, Amara only get caught. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get this. Let's see if I can destroy this, guys. ASAP. Then get the. Okay. Need some amount of characters to start mining this. Okay, 6 should be fine. Yeah. Let's get this, I guess. I also want scrapyard. Oh no, come on. God damn it. Amara is 3. Okay, Amara is 3. I'm just gonna do this. Let's see. This. We go back. Yeah. Okay. Are we still building? We're still building that. Okay, we need to get this. Okay, we're gonna start building a lot of this. We need more of this. And we have machine. Okay, I can heal up a bit. Get this. I need to get that. Let's get a few of these. Let's get this. Yeah, let's get super boost this. Okay, super boost, super boost. Okay. White? Wow. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gonna push in front. Okay, so basically they are really aggressive this round. Then again, this is probably either the AI doing stuff or I might have do a little bit too much. But okay, let's see. Do we need more? Nope, we just need one to transfer over here. And then I need to move down here because apparently this guys cannot be fuck off. Okay, we're gonna heal this up, and then right now we're gonna do this out. Okay, now our current characters all have that. Okay, we need guess we gotta do it our way again. Okay. Also DPS one. Uh okay, I'm gonna push in here, destroy this one so that they don't have advantage. Not that that's a problem, but okay, let's get this out of the way. I think I need a little bit of hot light. Hot light will also mean I should get this. Get this out first. No, how did they? Okay, the AI is definitely smarter. I'm assuming this is because we are using this is a better AI. Oh no, I can go back and get stuff later. Holy shit. Hmm? They are definitely taking over the stuff. Okay, we're gonna just get a little bit more, I guess, of this and get one more hanger bay. Bit of that. I think that should be enough. That should be enough. Come on. Okay, so we know that they are now here. Okay, we destroy this. We need more melee characters. I need someone to tank. I didn't really care about it last time, but now I think we do need to care. Do I want some scouts? I probably want some scouts. Does this increase movement speed? I don't know. I want some scouting. I mean, I can only be at so many places at once, dude. Why do they need? Oh my gosh. Let's go up. Oh, they are sending more. Okay, I need to destroy. I need to destroy stuff now. Must I? Must I? Oh my god! I need to build out here because apparently my team cannot do shit. Oh god! I need to catch these guys. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna push in already. At this point, we need to destroy. Okay, I need to aggro so that I can keep all my units alive. And I need more of this. Okay. Okay. Okay, just destroy that. Okay, so my personal thoughts on like co-op right now is that most of the power actually lies in the Vanguard, which is the Terran equivalent in like StarCraft. Honestly, survivability. The thing about survivability is the faster you kill your enemies, the lesser damage you take, and I think that really encompass Vanguard the most. I think. Um, Generally speaking, when I was playing through the earliest level, Amara is disgustingly strong. Probably the strongest of all the commanders. Equivalency is like Reina, where you have good like tech units, but you also have good like bio ball. Generally speaking, I know they didn't balance the game. A lot of the stuff that was in the campaign were not brought over to co-op yet. Far as I've known, I played the initial campaign and it was horrible. Barely anything. It was just a gameplay teaser, and any. To be honest, the story was rewritten like entirely. They now have a hub area, so you can actually like do it like how you say, Wings of Liberty, or even basically all of, like the StarCraft 2, where there's a chamber for you to change your stuff. Effectively, that's how they did, and they did not really shift that into co-op, right? Obviously, I know that they are not planning co-op anytime in the near future. They'll say soon, but near future, I don't think so. Um, but I think I'll give them a goodwill. And since the game is out for a while, I want to see how they can sustain. but I don't think it's possible for them to do current stuff right now. They probably need to take a pay cut for a bit, for sure. Not just the CEO, but everybody needs a pay cut. Uh, for the fact that a lot of the stuff needs to be addressed, a lot of stuff needs to be fixed. Celestial as a freaking faction needs to be removed right now and remade from the bottom ground. They are absolutely unplayable. At least when I was playing the co-op version, these two are the worst. It's just atrocious. There is no way you can play a Celestial right now. As for what do you call it, Inferno, they have a few problems I can say, but the most part they are actually usable even on low level. I mean, low level is obviously their weakest point, but you would think that the barebone faction tools will still be there because it's still their faction. I mean, it's supposed to be, except they have a hero and their specialization. That is my feeling on how they have done it. And did they hit the threshold for that? I would say for the most part, yes, they did do it okay for Inferno. They did it very disgustingly well for Vanguard. It's not even a point of contempt. I do also want to say that if they are watching this, please do add the unit selection, unit stuff, much like how StarCraft 2 is. You can just change it to something where be like um available units or something instead of units in case they are scared of infringing on StarCraft. But why I would recommend that mostly is because that I want to see what the unit they have, what unit they do, and what unit they specialize in or upgrade into. You can see that in their unlocks tier, but you cannot really see how they what sets of units they have in beforehand. But then again, because everything was very port over from multiplayer, they essentially only just really have the bare bones of every single unit. And the good and bad about it is that, well, you would know the units if you play the campaign well, if you play the custom well, and you play often those two. But other than that, they don't really tell you. So I think Celestial is one such like freaking plan that maybe you just put the unit unlock and unit upgrade in the future. I think it's a little bit easier rather than looking through unlocks. I know unlocks is tell you what stuff is upgraded and stuff, but not everything will be upgraded for each faction, their leader choice and their unit choice. So basically, for Amara, you basically get a better fire starter. You get a few probably hoplites. Hoplites, I think, is also a different upgrade here as well. So they each have their own specialization and tier, right? So I would love to see that list like what you see in StarCraft 2 be ported over here. May not be the most essential, but I know they have more priorities right now. But generally speaking, that's my playthrough of the co-op. I really want to give this a little bit more like feels of it because I did play through the initial co-op. How much it spikes, right? I do not know whether it's because I'm more accustomed to the game right now. Um, I felt that that wasn't a case in the past. They probably did buff power spike some of the heroes and some of the kids, but I don't recall one person being able to brute force the entire freaking map by themselves on brutal difficulty. I have this quaint vague memory that I am struggling even with Vanguards in the past. So I think it's either they really did buff it or that my skills with RTS improved to a certain point. I don't think I improved that much, generally speaking. So I'm definitely more nudged into thinking that they did buff one of the patches in between now and then on the co-op side, which again also says a few things. Since they are lacking in funding, like from my point of view anyway, I do not know whether it's the truth or whether it's written in a report somewhere, financial report somewhere. The game right now, I wouldn't say I would say lacks polish for definitely for Celestial. It lacks there's only one mission, one campaign series, which is basically the Vanguard, which if we think about it is basically Wings of Liberty. They're basically charging you for the back then when Wings of Liberty came out in the first of the three. Will it be trilogy now? Do we count Nova Covert Ops as a one other trilogy, as a one other quadrilogy? I don't remember. I don't know what's the word for it. But basically, if they are going to do it that way, I don't think it's that bad. It's the same way of funding as how StarCraft 2 did. So if they're telling us, oh, we're actually doing pushing up Vanguard and then we'll push Inferno or Slash Celestial, then every time they release a big patch like that, they will give a big update and they will put a price tag there. Then yeah. As of right now, I think the pricing is they lowered the pricing by a lot, by the way. It's a lot more worth, but as you know, a lot of the censorship, Visa Master, I have no idea how this will affect gaming in general, how it will proceed on in the future. So generally speaking, it's a little bit scary. So yeah, but if you want to get the game right now, not sponsored by the way, I do think it's a lot better right now because it's, to me it was like $20, $30 cheaper for my currency. So and I believe they're having this like permanent discount until they get a better foothold or something because co-op was released in a not palatable for a lot of cases like basically. I don't think one person should be able to streamline a 1v3 Brutal. Definitely that balance has gone off the chart somewhere. Back then you legit need two people push together to even get into a base. Obviously, I know a lot of people are playing only Brutal or Annihilation. I can solo hard. It can get stressful, but it's definitely soloable. Maybe about 40 minutes. Right. Especially if you're playing like Vanguard based commanders, they are definitely soloable. They deal so much damage anyway, so yeah. As far as I can tell, however, Inferno does not has good range. They have good spellcaster. They do not have good range, and they require us to fight at their peak performance under their so-called creep, because their creep influence a lot more than just what their battle power provides. Like they have white shield, they have movement speed, health regen, etc., etc. I think this benefit is very good, very strong, but it doesn't change the relevance that they don't do enough damage to consider that a threat. Unless their spellcaster can do something like Malok level tier of damage, which I so far when I played with Malok pre level 5 and Wars, they don't feel like that. They don't exactly feel like that. Obviously, I'm not talking about campaign hero boss fights and stuff like that. I'm talking about playing co-op, their playing power level at level 5. So my opinion is that they should restrict the leveling not to 5. I think their previous level restriction, which clearly last time their level restriction were higher, because I have Malok at level 6. This wasn't I haven't played Malok ever since I got the game on paid, not for free to win. I did not play it ever since I got paid. So the paid version. So it doesn't really help that they clamp down the level to 5. It shouldn't be the same as StarCraft 2 for the very reason which is that you have actually 20 levels. I'm assuming you can just restrict your gear lots. Like firstly, gear slot restriction, probably a better way. You can level up to 10 or 12. Uh for a good portion of them. I think most of their kit ends at 15. So 12, 10 to 12 sounds like a better deal. And 20 is you can unlock the full power, right? So I think they need a revamp. And also to encourage more, obviously, free to play aspects, which they currently need badly, I feel. Their current gameplay numbers are not uh, majestic. Let me see. Where is the page where I usually take a look at this? It's like I'm going to open up their live live online. Oh gosh, my phone is dying, man. Oh no, I have two green lines. Soon gonna be three. Let's crash. Oh, okay. Oh well. Okay. Anyway, stormgate online count. I don't know. Steam charts. Let's take a look at Steam charts. Okay. Just for me looking at Steam DB. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so when they released, the game did rise up by a big margin. So right now, 24-hour peaks is at 908, and all-time peak was still back then at 4,854. Again, I think that they really screw up. They shouldn't have released the game that early. They can put beta testing for sure, okay? But I think they should try to find some way to fund it so that they could get into a proper release stage. If they released the current game back then in this current state right now, I think it would be above 7K to 8K or even probably 10K. Um, but this definitely did not do it justice. Back when they released it, there was so much stuff broken. I don't think it was a good idea. As a person who played co-op, basically mainly plays co-op. I'm not interested in versus. A lot of people don't interest are not interested in versus. They're interested in watching versus. So in a certain sense, how they capitulate on it is esports, and I don't think the esports scene is going to come with the view and the game is too low. Like number is too low, so they really need to try to get back and win back. Give them a real reason to come back as a free to play first to try it out again. Definitely whatever PR they did was not enough. Even the most recent, I think, PR stunt that they did only garnered them 1K plus, right? Yeah, 986, 986, I think. Yeah, 986. So their recent PR stunt only make it grow to 986. Obviously, it's I believe only 1 day, so it's a little bit hard to say. Maybe it might climb to 2K. I'm hoping it does climb to at least about 2.5K, 3K, and stabilize around like 5K. I mean, that's a very big stretch though, because a lot of stuff is not fixed. I said, I wish they were fixed. They still do not have the ideal point of where you can have campaign load and save. Oh, by the way, if you play the mission and you keep on retrying, you probably play up to 6 hours just for these three missions. Honestly, um, I don't think the missions are easy. I think there are a lot of secrets that you can get used to, and yeah. So basically, all these three, I am impressed enough that they have made it this free again. It's a lot better than the previous trial. It's a lot story was rewritten. I said there was a hub which I found was an interesting one. You can play with a dog somewhere. Also, GGG was given a sneak preview access into the whole game. Obviously, if you have seen, do check him out. He has been doing the campaign. Um, and yeah, he's also been having half time. So obviously, I do want to final views for him because he's I find a really good content creator as well. But without him, I don't think RTS would survive this long, especially the creative space version, not just PvP. Creative space, as in like mods, uh, viewer, what do you call it? Modest content would. I mean, mods is one thing, but what do you call it? Storyline, campaign manager, yeah, all of this stuff, yes, wouldn't be possible without him. So yeah. But anyway, back to Stormgate. Oh gosh, another bot. Bots. I'm going to ban the bots. Give me a sec. You have made me activate my Twitch on my browser and activate this to delete your comment. So good for you. But no, I have no reason to look at cheap viewers. Please, GTFO. I really hate the bots. Honestly, why are they allowed to be here? Where's ban? Ban. Okay. Every single time I had to ban. That's disgusting. I really don't like the behavior, but whatever. Anyway, um, yeah. So I'm gonna play probably one more game of Vanguard, and then we'll play Inferno to let you showcase how I feel the faction should be played. Inferno plays a little bit more interestingly as well. Not my preference, but I find it interesting because I do play RTS, I do play Warcraft 3, I do play StarCraft, I did not play Red Alert. I did play Stronghold and a lot of other stuff. Oh, give me a sec. I don't want to play that. I want to play Annihilation. I want to get annihilated. I want the stress. I want to be be forced to make a decision. Obviously, it's not easy to carry my teammates if they, let's say, on the certain maps are not competent enough. Sometimes the worst children is the insider because they are not able to help to defend even. Uh, so like doing just now, the turf was a bit of a weird situation because I was relying on them to defend while I'm going all out in offense. I don't think that one could really do a solo. But yeah, okay, this one I'm just gonna go this tree first. So do I want to do this first? No, I want to get this as ASAP. So oh no, are you serious? Okay, let me just get this. This hobo fighting against vanguards. Okay, yeah, this one definitely will be spicy then. Okay, let me get this. Okay, let me get a few more. Okay. I might need to get the healing one early. Let me actually regen my HP, my MP first. Okay, now they're here. Okay. Why do they put the follow command me? Oh no, okay. Okay. I definitely want to take this. Okay. I want to make my command center right now. Sorry, not command center, but I'm very used to playing StarCraft too. So this definitely gotta be. Oh no, that's not the worst actually. Everything is full HP still. That's good. Okay, gonna go here. Map awareness is something I don't have. Honestly speaking, I don't know how I'm playing this well. Okay, I'm going to start mining this. I want 6. Okay, let's get that. Okay, we are going to go up here. Because that one has a good enough, I think, semblance. Wait, why did he not build? I hate it. Build it. God dang. Okay, can we actually upgrade already? Not insufficient still, feels bad. Wait, no. Okay, this one will give us movement speed, and we can start building that. Yeah, let's go up. Woo! Okay. I hate that my dad was delayed. Can I get another one? Wait, I do not want that. Oh well, fine. Okay, are we done? Okay, we're done. We're gonna actually upgrade this first because I need the. Woo! Let me get that. Oh, because it's upgrading. Okay. Hmm. Just going to come here. No. Let's leave. Let's leave. Okay. Yeah. Sadly, I have to do that. There's no way. I'm being set back. Okay. That's my doggy. Okay. That's nice. Can we get that? No, 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 don't waste this. Why am I lagging already? Oh gosh. Okay. Wait, they did not build again. Oh fucking hell. Uh, okay. I also need to upgrade this so that I can gain better resources. Wow. The fuck, dude. I couldn't even target a guy. Oh. Uh, no, I want to get this and this. Let me get the acceleration. Okay, get this as well. I want that now. Okay, let's go here. Who is the other person that's not extending? Ah, as per usual, this Celestial is a really bad class. I cannot stress enough how bad it is. Okay, Mac Bay, I'm gonna get that now. And then can I actually get this upgrade yet? No. Oh, you know what? Let's just get that. Hmm? Oh no. Okay, get here, get here, get here. Okay, thank goodness they can do that. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Wait, where is it? Okay, let me get that. Get this upgrade, get this upgraded. Let me get a few more here because this clearly is not doing producing fast enough. Let me get this one as well. Get Luminite, get this, and I want to get this upgrade. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to, yep, move this out. Yeah. Okay, can do that, and then you can do this. Okay. Okay, let's get more of that. I'm gonna get that as well. Our upgrade is very important as well, so I do want to make sure we get our this. Okay, a lobby from the top, I guess. Okay, let's get this upgrade, and you know what? Let's get a few hoplites. Then I can give myself to invest this. Okay, let's get that. Uh, yeah, okay. There goes that one. Come on. Pretty sure we forgot to add something there. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Okay, I got fucked over there, so okay, we don't even need air. At this point, air is like, very generic. I think it's like Marine Medic Marauder, but this time you have something else that is not a Marauder. Sorry. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Holy crap, dude. Yeah. Let's get that. Okay, they want to attack me. Go ahead. Uh, attack your own self, thank you. Try to save my allies. Okay. At least wasn't a completely gone. Let me just ping them first. They should probably take note of that. Just ball rolling, dude. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I'm not gonna just do this. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so this one the teammates are not really helping. A bit interesting, but okay. This one does not feel like a brutal, or is it a brutal? I can't really tell. I can't really tell whether this is a brutal mission. I'll be honest. Yep. Yeah, it is brutal. Okay, it is brutal. But the guys were definitely not helping on brutal. But I think brutal is a lot harder to solo for sure. Still feels like it's doable. It's crazy how much, even with um my delayed expansion, since you see this one got destroyed. I think this one got destroyed again and got destroyed again. Then I had to rebuild it only at this time. So in terms of my worker value has always been high. Army value was consistent. I mean, when you look at this kind of, I like this metric scoring because it shows how well you did and what you have been doing. Yeah, as you can see, this guy cannot really produce properly. I think that's really Celestial's problem. Production is slow, production is hefty. They use energy system. They do not have supply cap. They have an energy system where if you cannot supply enough energy, they are not going to be able to pump out the stuff out. Their whole freaking race relies on energy for their skills, which I don't think are easy to replenish. Um, you need so much command centers. They are pretty much their like bread and butter. Okay, their hub, I guess. Hive, their next side. I don't know. Flying next side. I can't really play any of Celestial well, if anything at all. They are just too difficult. I think I can macro okay, but in terms of defending, building stuff for it, and getting units out, I feel like they are the hardest for sure. This guy has been not increasing his production because I can see how much he's been wiggling around. I have constantly no Luminite, which makes sense because I'm mass producing. I only got spike at the end because I'm getting supply capped. Um, but this is the point where supply cap really shows when you macro well, right? This guy is not spending enough. Shake my head, but I mean his clan is hard. I never knew there was this army overall stuff. Let's take a look. What do you have? Expansions built too. Did he not rebuild his expansion? Oh gosh. Okay. I think Vanwish in this case, right, should have played the defender. He would have been able to support better. And yeah, I don't think we were at any point in time where we were time pressured to push. I don't know what's the point of having three people pushing in at once and no one in the base defending, but interesting. Stark contrast between people playing this and people playing like I think StarCraft 2. StarCraft 2 because it's two player, right? It makes more sense to push together to alleviate the burden of tanking and while still be able to dish out DPS or give out the various support in the reason. For this one, because you have three people, one person can defend, two people can offense. A very balanced way. One person can indeed solo two waves at once, taking a decent to hefty damage, unless you're playing Celestial. I don't think Celestial can 1v2 yet. To my knowledge. So Venry should have played the defensive role, where Kilif, the one here, which was playing Celestial, could have played the supporting offense role. They probably would be able to do it, but this is my knowledge, and theoretically speaking, I did play test Celestial only an hour compared to everybody else. I played at least 3 hour each, 4 hour each. Vanguard definitely the most because I did play the campaign as well. But the campaign does have so much differences to say that they are the same game. Um, as said, oh yeah, they also have released the console so that you can actually do your research upgrade and stuff. As I said just now, so the unit progression is different. The upgrades you can see kinda, but I think there was one thing I would like to address on back when I saw GGG played his version of the trial or his pre sneak preview version. The credits you earn are not enough for whatever you're buying in the research. Obviously, the thing is you can play the game vanilla without any support, and you just need to macro really well and play really well, and you can probably steamroll most of the mission. Though I did play the three mission the day before the patch release, but I did try it out at least. I might play it again, but from what I've played through, it feels very difficult. In certain in all the no build missions, they are more difficult than the previous games, previous version. So yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's take a look. So we have this one. Apparently, he built a lot of structures. I don't recall why you need so much structure in Celestials. Interestingly enough. Huh. Okay. Obviously, this one really talk about were they kill workers? Were they building stuff? I'm not so sure. Although I guess it's probably talking about how many workers. I no, that's not true. It says workers lost here, so not sure about it. Units lost, yeah, makes sense. Expansions raised, expansion lost, yeah. I took the L on that one. Why is it only I lost that? I'm pretty sure someone else also lost their expansions. Okay, so quick plan. Okay, so I got that amount of Luminite. 1,300. Actually, now that I think about it, mathematically speaking, right, I do think that Luminite bounty camps are substantial in the long run because, firstly, they don't take from your current basis of the stockpile of what you have. Yeah, like when you're mining, there's the number will keep on decreasing. Luminite bounty gives you that bonus passively, and having that passive, I think, is pretty good. I do not know is it the person who cleared it or the person who captured it will get the bounty though, because clearly you can see only I got the bounty. The rest didn't have the bounty. So honestly speaking, I want to take a look at how the bounty system works. Probably a bit closer next time. Um, it's not like I guess it's more like League where the jungler will get the buff. I guess. Eh, eh, maybe. I can't really put my finger on it, but it could be the case of that. Rather than sharing among the whole team, like Dragon. Um, okay. Surprisingly, how is he getting all his resources this much and he's not building enough? I would like to know though. I would really like to know how they work. Oh right, now I got this one on as a permanently active passive now. That's pretty good. Okay, I have not played Malok for a while. You know what? Let's try out Malok. I'm going to drop this down to Brutal. Maybe even hard mode. I do not know whether I can actually do Inferno solo because I find them decent. Okay, I guess it's like you will probably get a HP back every single battle if you can kill them fast enough. Problem is you need like their creep spread, their version of creep spread, and also um they need better range units. Their air units so far I think are their superior ones. So far, wherever I went, air units, I felt like that the power spike increase is definitely there, compared to ground base. Ground base, they only really have a few. There are only limited range units they can use, and they have a lot of auto spellcasters. So, hmm, we shall see after all. Okay, let's see. Let's get the charge system. Oh boy, I hate this mission. Really, this mission for this? Okay, well, we're gonna get this first actually. Do I want to, you know what? What is this again? I forgot. Say consume the corpse target. Okay. What do we have here? Is it a permanent? What? They give this to this guy, but not Marlock. I mean, Marlock also really needs it. Like, holy crap, dude. Okay, I need 3 to grind here first, straight away. For sure. Okay, I'm just gonna go destroy now. Uh, I also don't like really how the creep here actually blocks, makes it hard to see vision. They probably shouldn't use gray. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me get another. Like, I think usually I do 5 per nodes. Okay. Oh, is it night time already? You know what? I'm just gonna go back. Inferno does not have the mobility of Inferno does not have the mobility that others have, so I'm just going to play safer. And they play a lot more like Zerg in a certain sense, original Zergs. So I'm just gonna build another 2 more units, and I'm just gonna have to start spamming workers. I really want to get in out of this though. Can I do a patrol? There we go. Patrol. Okay, this is a war. Let's get that. Let's get this. Okay, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna build those there. And a permanent short stone. This will help act as a defense. Uh, I want to expire immediately as soon as possible, so I am like really okay. I'm gonna build 2. One for okay, what is it? Bronze. That 3 was what? I'm pretty sure I got Richard Chamber. Always forget Hell Forge, so I better build that now. Okay. Okay, 0. Do I want a third one? I might want a third shrine, but I don't idea whether I can support infrastructure that way. Let's do Blood Tree. And I'll upgrade this. Okay, I am still really lacking. Okay, so I think now the best thing is alright. His basic unit is that. Okay, let me get a few more. Okay. Yeah, Luminite. We are like completely out. Okay, I'm gonna push out now. Use Hell of Fiends. Get that. Chimeras. Yeah. Just have a power spike afterwards again. There's a creep tower here. I'm going to creep. Oh no, I do not like that one. In this economy? Hell no. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Let me get another tank. Hmm. I think I want to get Chimera now. This really sucked, dude. Oh, so that's how this works. Good to know. Okay. Hmm. Yeah, I will get that, I guess. Okay, I'm just going to come here and destroy this crypt camp. We have some time left, so I do want to try to get Luminite stuff. Are they not aggressively clearing? Are you serious? Please don't. Please don't kill this guy. Okay, Mortardom seems pretty good though. Going to put this here. Nope, nope. I need some amount there. Okay, I'm gonna get one more of this. And do I want this? Okay. Luminite Tower. Oof. Okay. So now I got this. Hmm. Yep. Okay. Let's get more Motadon. They seems really actually useful. I guess they are not the upgraded version or something else with walls because I don't recall having this character. Okay. Oh my goodness, we're overrun on that. Probably gonna have to do here. Oh, whoops. This squad is well, if someone do not want to farm okay, so we should be decent enough. Oh, did someone do that? Okay, I'm just going to put you over here as got to manually. Yep. Hmm. Can actually rebuild up my defenses. Can probably do that, yeah. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, they have a lot of artillery bombardment. Maybe I need to revise. Actually, to be fair, hmm, Walls feels a lot shittier than. Do you not have do you not have a ground attack? It's only an air attack. Okay, they are air superiority fighters. I guess we don't need that much of that. Uh, okay. Why? It's not I'm using Luminite, right? Oh no! What the heck is going on? Okay. A good tanker and tons of bombardment, like crazy bombard. There's a like siege tank, but broken, I guess. Hmm. Hmm. Man, this is gonna be a unique tier list at this point. But there are merits and there are pros and cons for this, I guess. Oh, okay. But the point is, right, that Infernos requires tankers, then it requires something to DPS. Whereas most of the other cases is just straight up DPS. This is what I was elucidating to. It still follows I think the same principle between the two Infernos that we currently have in co-op. At least that's how their playstyle feels like, right? It's different from Zerg where you're overwhelmed with numbers. I wish that would be the case, but it's not the same. I barely spend research. I mean, makes sense. I do not know when the tech cut and what's the research about, so makes sense. Resources gathered. I gathered the least resources. This is interesting. But then again, it makes sense because my workers are permanently consumed wherever I use to build stuff. So there's a kind of not a bad idea to make it like a hatchery. You would, but the thing is, hatchery has more purpose than freaking whatever we have here, because firstly, you don't make units out of your so-called main building. You make it from your sub building. Your sub building will hold the charges for you. So it makes more sense to build more sub building to hold the charges of what you need. But when to do that, you will need more workers. So the thing is, I feel like workers are. I think it's probably only useful early on to gather maybe up to three, so that you can build defense if you need to. I think this is one of the cases that I built a lot of defense. This is also one of the maps I cannot really do bounty because they are just quite crappy at killing, to be honest. Even though I kill so much. How did invariably the amount I killed was because I managed to have a lot of my units survive. That's a bit interesting. Because I don't think the caveat would have made that much difference. I did lose a lot of structures. My expansions was raised. I don't know how they quantify this. I did not lose any of my hub buildings. So how is it that my expansion was raised? I guess the workers were attacked. They count they I it will be interesting. Maybe the expansion race is less of like completely destroy the expansion, but more like how many times the expansions the main base building were attacked, I guess. So I did have two separate instances where they hit my base. So it was when the North Wall broke the first time, we rally, and then somehow something went through and hit it a second time. So that would be the two cases. ish. It's just an interesting way to look at the race mechanic, I guess. So a creep actually killed decent amount of creep, but I guess they didn't kill it early enough to actually stack it up versus whatever they were doing. I would think so anyway. Huh. The Tyrion gathered is like crazy. To be fair, this was an interesting play of how I went boldly on Tyrion. I think generally speaking, Tyrion is very easy to be used up on the other races, a lot more than uh Vanguards, because the low tier units on Vanguards are just stronger uh price per penny, right? Whereas I think it's a lot harder to keep your units surviving in this. I think the thing is I proceeded with Trial. Trial is probably a good early game source of damage, but I need to transition out of Trial earlier to Meteor Dome or whatever that was. So and I think those were tier 2, right? I don't think they were unlocked on tier 1. So I need tier 2, I need multiple of that building. So I need some of those trolls as support fire for early. Hmm. Because Wars has a slightly different playstyle than Murloc, of course. Wars playstyle is a lot more, I wouldn't say hero centric. This is a lot more hero centric in the sense that you can use quite a few other your top bar abilities are more support heavy. Yeah, it's a lot more support heavy. Wars one isn't that support heavy. I will take a look at it. Give me a sec. Resource cost of the units can reduce. I think that should be fine. I think they're all biological anyway. Give me a sec. Let me go get a water. My throat is hurting. I think I will just start off with wars and we'll showcase how it differs a bit more. See. Oh damn! Started already. Oh well. Okay, let me get this. Okay. Let me get this on autocast. Do we have two walls or we have two walls? I can probably learn on how he played walls as well because my build right now has not been very good, but okay. Right now we know that I want to take this and this. Then I might want one more for this, so I'm just gonna build one over here. I'm gonna go up now. If summon off shroud, I never read that if summon off shroud it will actually do that. Interesting. Okay, now I can actually start producing out this. Okay, well, I need to find camps to kill. But I think one of the camps is above. Very nice. Okay, I got money. That's good. Okay, I should probably get here. Oh. Oh, okay. I should probably start making that. We are all freaking. This is all. We're gonna be in so much trouble, dude. that's that's so bad. No. Yada. No. Oh my goodness. I'm in so much trouble. I swear. I did not expect everyone to be playing wars here. Hello? Okay, so wars plays a little bit differently. She plays more traditional, so okay, I do think I want to get a little bit more of this. This doesn't spin two. Okay, I get Void Brute because I feel like that feels strong. The previous time maybe it would work here. I usually train Hellborn and Magmadon here. Ah, no wonder it feels different because it is different. Okay, let's see. Can we upgrade now? We need Twilight Spire. Okay. Let me get Magmadon. Yeah, it's different. Okay. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, I really desperately need another base. Okay. Okay. Oof. Let's see. We can do. Yeah. Oh, I do not want that. I want this one and one crowd shot. And I think we do the same over here. Yeah. He, is he fighting that? No, he's not even fighting that. Why is he not expanding? Oh my goodness. Okay, Imp. Once we are gongs, I think Hexens. Okay. We have 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we start doing here. Okay, let me get walls upgrade first. Walls upgrade, come on. Uh, this. Okay, so now I know how to play this. Interesting. I'm still learning, by the way. um, he's doing quick cam. I'm gonna do. There's one cam here, I think. Healing cam, I think. Ah, there we go. Okay, we're gonna get that. I think we can get a bit of this. Why is he not attacking this? Hmm. Hexen will be a better choice here. Then Magmadon probably will be the next best. I need a lot, and I also need more of this. So I'm gonna build some more. Just need more workers. I don't think we need more than that. 9 is enough here. Yeah, see, this lady finishing up. Okay, let me get upgrades to this. No quarter will be forgiven. Okay, let me get this. Okay. It's a bit strange. Hexen to use miasma. And we can get that. Okay. Yeah, Hellborn are really good. Now this is the one I want. Oh, it must be your own creep. Okay. So weird. I don't like this system. Okay, I want to get one of these first though, and put it on cooldown. Cause you cannot cast this. Okay, we can get this. Magmadon does increase speed. Grant everybody on hit. Let's do this. On hit, please. Thank you. Hero level. Okay. That means this one is not that. Okay, okay. Okay, so now this is good. Okay, so Hellborn, Magmadon. I'm going to get more help. Need more. Oh, okay, sure. How much is it? That explains why you need so much, right? Okay, let me. Fine. I did lose a lot of the spellcaster. Okay, I didn't know it doesn't really work on. I'm not gonna get that then, I guess. It's just better if I can get more. Well, I'm gonna get more stuff. Just gonna do quick camp clearing now, so I can get more Hellborn. More Hellborn is good. Yep. Gonna go for all the loot ones. Cause I'm not gonna be getting anything until like few seconds later. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Capture point secured. Very nice. This is not Hellborn, right? Oh, this is Hellborn. This is Magmadon. Okay, I need more Magmadon then. I don't need this. I don't need this. I can probably go for this. Uh, well, I found an exploit already. Clearly, it's not intended. Oh, they destroyed this place. So okay, that's pretty easy. Just tank the whole shit. Okay, I'm just going to go back to. You know what? I can just teleport, right? I can just legit teleport, right? Yeah, I can just teleport. It's so strange that he thinks I'm controlling his units. That's funny. Yeah, so apparently I'm learning wars as I'm playing as well. But this just makes it a more annoying. This just makes him like, who is it? Gary? Statman. That's basically a Statman commander. Satellites, number one. Number two, you have mecha lurkers and battle carrier lots. I think in terms of cost ratio, I think both are about similar then, right? And you got Super Gary. Wars is not equal to Super Gary in that sense. Okay, so I think I'm getting the hand of like playing the commander now. I think I roughly know the meta, the tech, which units are good, which units are best not touched. I think the only thing I need to remember is what are the research, because the research are very eh, really confusing. Holy crap! I have constantly no bank. That's just the even with so much crit bounty. I mean, then again, I'm a person who always macro hard. Yeah, in this case, he actually carried, but more that I would have actually was learning which units are better. Now that I got the hang of the mechanic of Inferno, I think slightly better. We can try a little bit more. I'm pretty sure I think Brutal and above is now playable for me now. Not just Murloc was a lot easier for sure, but I don't think Wars is that bad. Murloc is you get a few Inferno ogres, then you get all the artillery, then just support them that way, and then just build a lot of shot towers to support. The shot towers are actually really broken in this game. I'll be honest. You can build off creep essentially off the haze. They act as a detector. They can do a lot of stuff depending on whether you upgrade them or not. And then they work in tandem with almost all tanking stuff. So basically your supply depots equivalent or tanky because they spawn units to tank for you and you have enough of them, they will tank infinitely because they respawn I think every 40 seconds. So if you have enough aggro and you have enough DPS, you could sustain an infinite theoretical defense. Theoretical. I would never say infinitely defendable because siege is done really well by vanguards. Uh, so that's another thing. And obviously special mechanics. Those are not easy to deal with. I do wonder though, if you manage to defend against the enemy in the defense mission, as in taking out those bombers, will they continue to destroy it or will it just have different consequences? Because I went with the option of just blocking out and defending and route them through another area, and any hassle would just come from that side. I have no idea how their AI works. Do they have a actual control A into multiple control A's to go up the ramp to check whether it's block off or not? Like StarCraft 2 does. StarCraft 2, they will eventually push inwards, but once they build up a mass force in I don't recall what's the map name now, where you have to play the defense mission. Um and it seems to be quite true. And then if you break the AI that were breaking the rocks, they will stop coming over to break the rocks. Effectively. Um Obviously not always possible, and because two-player co-op, it just means it's harder to defend against that or aggro against that. Um Generally speaking, on the first night, the first night where they break down the rock is the best time to aggro against them because that will help save your defense allocation to only a few sites until the stank comes. If the stank comes, then everything is free game. But yeah, Ugh. I want to try wars again. I think I'm getting used to playing wars. That's why I'm feeling a little bit more confident. Definitely isn't my mind speaking to me. Yeah, but I think the power spike starts from 4, where you unlock the infestation. I don't think anything before this is that good. I have not tried a Void Spriggan or the Void Reed. I need to take a look at it. I was going for artillery base is kind of expensive. I want to see how it actually plays out. Maybe there's a cheaper option, or maybe there's a more swarmy option that I'm not looking at. Unit wise, could always change. Maybe auto. I'm gonna build a few. I might want to build another one actually. Uh, what? Let's build that. Just because I need so much red arenas. I might want to stay on quick for a bit. I need healing quite urgently. I'm gonna deal with this side because I'm more aggressive. If you're less aggressive, you can put on the other side. Not much difference, but in terms of like, one is more offensive for sure. Yikes. Okay, got 12 there. Let's start building up for here. And then we can actually, once we build up maybe another two more workers, I will start building upwards for other stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, we heal up. Okay, we get cycle. Okay. Then we start building up our forces. So I'm gonna start this. Okay, I'm gonna build overbuild for that side, then afterwards start consolidating there. Okay, get that. We're gonna actually try to push towards the healing area. Okay, that's the start. Very nice. I'm gonna go with one structure first, because I want to test out some stuff. What are the units that was Void Reaver was one of those, right? Void Brute and Void Reavers, which will have upgrades. No, I think Void Spriggan was the one, right? We shall actually see whether those are good or not. I'm not tried out whether they are good. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're gonna just take this over. Okay, then we're gonna continue this. I want to upgrade this because, well, uh, come on. Okay, we want more stuff. Okay, we want Vitro Chamber for sure, and then we want Health Watch. No, 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 no. Okay, okay, and then yeah, finish upgrading. Uh, can start our bombardment. Okay, Magmadon. We can try to get that first though. Get our bread and button. So was it Iron Vault that does that? Iron Vault. Iron Vault is the one that I want here. Uh, two more. Yeah, Twilight Spire. Uh, okay. Okay. Get two of this. I want to use this one for sure. This two and this one. Do we still have time? Still have time. Oh yeah, they don't provide that much vision, huh? That's good to know. Oh, that's higher ground. That's why. That's high ground. Do we want Void Reavers? Question. Okay, and then we just continue. Oh my goodness. Not my DPS, you piece of shit. Oh no, we're dead. What the shit, dude? Okay, I underestimated that. Oh no, gonna destroy all my. Okay, thank you. Uh, yep. Okay, I need a lot more in terms of getting stuff. So let's see. Ila. Okay. One, one, go. Okay. Luck tree. Get the final upgrade. God damn. I am not having a good time. I am not having a good time. They're all able to push, I can't. So I need a little bit more in terms of producing, for sure. One more iron, one more skillet, and a bunch of that. Let me just make one of those. Okay, I need to create this. Why do I have no energy? Does it have a drain? Does it have a drain? Oh, damn. Okay. Oh my goodness, we are running out of stuff again. Of course. I am getting myself destroyed. Totally. Mentally destroyed. After my confidence been built up. That's very nice. Okay, I definitely do want to upgrade this. Reduce healing. Oh boy. Let's destroy this first. Um okay, let's see the white brute stuff. Get it up. Oh, Hellborn. That was really bad, dude. Hmm? Yeah, I don't know. Wall seems way weaker, or I just don't know how to play this guy. It's one of these two. I'm trying really hard to fight also. Don't know, man. Hmm? The trample is a decent ability. Oh my goodness, that was one pixel off. Piece of shit. How did I get over the... There's something very inconsistent. How did I get over the supply? I'm really confused. And that was hard. And I'm still struggling on walls. No idea. Probably need a little bit more. Yeah, I did kill a lot of units, but I also have a lot of units left. Uh, Walls is so weird. I'm feeling a little bit off then. But then again, that boss is like crazy strong against me. Sometimes I have no idea why. I really need to do ZC combo into a VZC combo again. I don't know, man. This one. Okay, let's start off with that and we build our first that. Okay, so we get this. Okay, so let's get this start first. Okay, we get okay, we can get our that first. Do I want another one now? Let's do it here, yeah. Holy, I'm already getting wrecked in terms of HP. That's not good for my scaling wise. Okay. Okay, we can get that, and I do think we want to start with Iron Vault first. Let's start with Iron Vault first. Oh, is there so many attack waves coming already? Yeah, okay. I also do want one more. You know what? Let's do double. Oh boy. Thank you. Holy shit. Ooh. Hmm. I don't think I want brutes. I need to attack up first. It's already here is a bad idea for me. Yeah, let me just get that. I need to wait until we get some semblance of like. Okay, 5 for now. Uh, I can't even build this right now. And you know what? Void brute should be fine. I need manpower right now. Not great. Oh no, are they able to fight this? Yeah, let's see. Yeah, we're fine. Oh fuck no. Oh no. Hell no. Okay, I'm going to start with more saturation first. Uh, Main base is well defended, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go to north. Hopefully, I have more than enough. Okay, I can do that now. Okay, he's pushing in. That's pretty good. I'm going to put 7 there, and now I'm going to start stacking up more here. Probably 3 more. Do I need 3 more? Yeah, one more, I think. Then afterwards, we start producing here. Mm-hmm. We will start with 1 hellborn. I want range superiority. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Mm-hmm. I want to look at views. Yep. Okay. Okay. We'll stay here. I think we want Magmadon. Okay, we get a few more. Then I think we can start messing this and a Hell's Forge. Or this and one Aspire. Of course, you're going to try to do that to me. I need more tankiness, so get that. Uh, I'm just gonna just start building a permanent sort of system and then just put up another one here. Honestly, I need this. You doing okay? Hmm, I am really bad. Uh, let's get you upgrade. Get this upgrade. Bro. Okay, I'm just gonna get this. I have no idea how to play walls at this point. Oh, let's do some conclave as well. Champion respawn, thank you. Come on. Okay, we need more tankiness. Clearly, we are not enough tankiness. Clearly. That's. Are you serious? It's 1 inch off again. Okay, we need attacks, the speed, and then on fire demand. I'm using Hellborn, right? I am using, yeah, Hellborn, Magmadon. Okay, maybe this one I need to manual a bit. That's the only problem with this. Ah, so those temporary spawning units do take up space. That's how I'm getting over the cap, am I? That's probably how. That's like saying Broodling's cost supply, dude. That's cringe. That's cringe. That's cringe. Imagine Broodling cost supplies. That's the only thing I can think of. The dragon doesn't cost supply. But yeah, I need to rush the dragon. Wars needs his dragon. I feel underwhelming again. At least I'm doing more than blockade, but holy crap, dude. What do we get? Gear slot. All melee units deal 20% bonus attack damage. And who is the only unit that is doing that? Not me. All range units starts with 30% increased vision radius and 1 attack range. Starting supply is increased by 50. What do you mean by starting supply? What do you mean by starting supply? You mean the initial supply? Uh, I rather take this so that it's cheaper. Okay, I'm going back in to fine tune again. Uh, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it's easier to do a mission, and sometimes I feel it's harder to do a mission. Uh, it's not as if I and like did not care about macroing at all. I macro so hard too. But there is something I'm playing wrong that causes me to like shit. This is infested creator again. I have not tried wars on infested creator before, did I? Nope. This is actually my first time on this map with this hero. So the build order is gonna change. Let's start with this, and then we get straight up. Welcome to hell. Yep. Wait. What? Okay, I'm gonna let her solo that shit. Okay. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to start with I think it should be possible to solo. I hope. Uh, let's get this here. What? It's really night time. We're so screwed. We are so screwed. Already? Uh, I'm gonna need at least some of these free units at the very least. Uh, can we even build some stuff? Let's see. Okay, I need this. I need this. Okay, let's get this. Please don't be too far away. Okay, this. I wasted again. That sucks. Can I actually get a few more? And uh, let's build iron vaults. Uh, okay. Okay, we get that first. Okay, I need to get up here. So I'm going to go this and build Fairhall Forge. I need to start training. Okay, hold on. Let's try this. I have not used this before. Ah, it's this guy. Yeah, okay. Magmadon. Okay, we're gonna start. Okay, and then we're gonna start making that. We're gonna make ritual chamber and Twilight Spire, obviously. Trample. Okay. I think once we start having enough workers, champion lost already. Okay, White Reavers are a lot more. Hmm. I want mass tanking first though. We need more shot with Hellborn. Okay, let me just get this going first. And then we start. Okay, let's get a little bit of defenses. No one's caring about Luminite Towers, huh? No one cares about that. Okay. Oh, we are already in a spot where we need to build a lot of workers. Uh, what the fuck? Come on. There is no deeps. Okay, why am I not upgrading this? Hey, wait, no, I do not want that. Daemon. Okay. God, it's so slow. Holy shit. Albon. Uh, they didn't even bother completing the mission. I don't know. I need to play this a little bit more to see how I want to play this. Honestly speaking, the air DPS was shit. I think transitioning to air might be the better choice here. Again, I do not know why I don't transition to air. I do think that the problem is I am gated by and I this annihilation one. I was gated this time was by tech. So I need to actually smoothen my progression path for tech. But then I was building a lot of infrastructure, which might not really have users. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'll just stop the stream here. Tomorrow I think I'll continue on. I'll just play in the offline to see whether my friends want to join up and stuff. And then I'll do a bit of research on it. But if not, yeah, I'll end the stream here. As I said, there'll be no Nikkei stream for now because I'm still waiting for power spike. Clearly it's gonna take a few weeks probably. But I do hope to complete the current chapter by the end of the month, so we shall see. Right now there isn't a lot of everything relies on luck. If I get any over gears right now, just freaking drop rates. Essentially, I think I have the resources to level stuff up, but yeah, I do level Tetra a lot of Tetra I think nowadays and Elysion and missiles. Not so much in terms of um pilgrims, so that's why I'm just gonna have to wait a little bit. And of course, I do have pilgrim boxes, but the problem I have with them is that I cannot shift around. So right now, if I make it into overgear, resources stick with them. So that's the problem I have. I want flexibility over max power right now, and that's just gonna have to be the way. So yeah, I do hope you enjoyed this Stormgate co-op. I think I'm gonna continue for a little bit in terms of doing Stormgate co-op content for a while. It's still niche, and we're just probably evaluating power levels, getting used to it. Generally speaking, I know the game mode has been like this for a while at least, but I mean, there's not much people talking about it, raising content. But there are people I think should be on the Discord doing talking about this. At least I hope so. I did not really join Stormgate content in terms of like looking through what they have there. I do know that they post every so once in a while updates, and I do read those. But that's about it on the Discord. But anyway, yeah. With that said, though, thank you very much for watching. If you do enjoy the content on YouTube, please do leave a like, press the subscribe button, and press the notification bell down below so that whenever I do my streams or upload, you'll be notified. And then on Twitch, do press the follow down below so that you will be notified as well whenever I stream. Now, I do understand that some people may not want to use YouTube the moment the ID verification check may come in. Totally fine. But I don't think Twitch has implemented that. So hopefully, if there's nothing wrong, we'll just be Twitch. If not, I would probably think of switching over to Kick. So YouTube and Kick. I think Kick may have a better boarding system first, but I'm not sure. As of right now, I'm not sure. Just really debating. But if it goes all to shit, I'll still be posting on YouTube, and wherever the law seems to be less finicky about what it wants, then yeah, feel free to join back and come back onto the YouTube channel. Not sure how I want to continue on with this though. With VODs, with a place for VODs being really restrictive, I think it's about time we had to do our research on Hinterlands, but we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, with that said though, thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye bye.